2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Sacramento. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Mr. Incredible. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Wall. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Here's Mr. Incredible, up and in from the low block.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
And here are the Rockets now. Harden surveying the D. They get it again. And it's blocked. And now Athens on the break. Here's Mr. Incredible, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Wall. Up and in on the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Gordon. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cousins trying to free himself up. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got his second bucket.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Passes it to Mr. Incredible. Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires the three. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Athens. He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here is Harden. Athens getting their last shot to go. Cousins trying to free himself up. The shot, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And now Athens on the break. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Harden. Here's the three. The Rockets again can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Athens with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
To the left wing. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Gordon. Mr. Fundamentals got it from 16 feet.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston, trailing by 5. And here they come. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Harden outside. Shoots off the step back. A shot missing. So Athens will take it the other way. Here's Mr. Perfect. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Mr. Perfect. But they'll get another chance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Athens shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Now Harden, 6 points for him. Pass to Wall. And here is Cousins. Lock at 6. Wall with it, makes it off the glass.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He has 6.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Mr. Moves passes to Mr. Perfect. Mr. Incredible. Jump shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 9. Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. The feed to Cousins. And now Athens on the break. Ahead. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Athens lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Christian Wood comes in for Gordon.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 10.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Athens on D. They lead by 11. Harden's shot is good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
There's Mr. Clutch. He has 5. Kept alive. Mr. Moves.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. Outside, Wall. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Mr. Perfect. To the left side wing. Again, Athens.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Harden the pass to Wall. Here's Wood. Now Harden. He's got 10. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Mr. Perfect. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen. Wall, no luck. Athens leading by 11. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Mr. Incredible. Took him no time at all on that one. Mr. Incredible's got 12 in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And so it's Houston with it. Athens getting their last shot to go. He kicks to House. Pass to Tucker. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Here's Tucker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Harden up top. He's got 12. That 3 off the mark. Athens leading by 17. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebounded by Tucker. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Wall. Another miss by Houston.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Rockets trail by 19. House the pass to Wood. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Harden outside. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Athens. And now Athens on the break. Drops in the tray off the fast break. 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Teardrop shot. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside.
incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
And so it's Athens closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Ball out there with Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's House in at the 3 spot.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Mr. Fundamentals, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Throws it up high and finished off by Wood.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Wood with the block. Harden draws the double. And it's Wall in the corner. Here's the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Harden gets the bucket.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 10 points for him. To the wing on the left. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Mr. Moves. Wall with a block. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Athens leading by 18. And now Athens on the break. Offensive rebound. They've made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And McLemore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 20. Outside, Wall. Got a piece of it. And they're running. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Here's McLemore. Athens getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Here's Harden. Nice shot from the wing. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast, which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense, he's got great energy and stamina.
Count it. Good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Greg, we are in a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. But you go back to last season, and many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of bounce.
Talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. Mr. Moves passes to Mr. Incredible. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. And it's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
And the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. To the paint, here's Mr. Clutch. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now here's Wall. T right on him. With some arc, and the shot is good. Wall's got 10.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 14. It's stolen by McLemore. And here's Wall. Fires, high post, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 12.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Athens leading by 18. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 12. Athens moving the ball around. Mr. Moves passes to Mr. Incredible. Bangs home the trifecta.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
All with it. 12 points for him. Here's Gordon. Up again. It's hauled in by Athens. It's 2-on-1. Pulls up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 14 points for Mr. Clutch.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
The Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he makes both free throws. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And here are the Rockets now. Athens getting their last shot to go.
The vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 12. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he dunks it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Wall. He's got 14. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Offensively, good to see the young man make that kind of progress.
That free throw good from McLemore.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Shot clock at 6.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Now here's Wall. 14 points for him. Over to the wing. Gordon kicks it to Tucker.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's McLemore. He has 5. Left side, Gordon. Pass to Wall. Back to Gordon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's 12 points for Mr. Perfect.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wall passes to Wood. On the wing, Gordon. It's deflected. And now Athens on the break.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Wood.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 16 points for him. Here's Mr. Incredible. Drills the three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got a pair of triples in the second now for Athens. So for Athens, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves. Wall dishes to Tucker. Wood kicks to Wall. That's tipped. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Athens. Mr. Moves got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The pass to Mr. Moves. And the rejection by Cousin. Get 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. They get the rebound. Mr. Fundamentals. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And so it's Athens with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Mr. Fundamentals. And he's good on the first of three. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Here is Mr. Incredible. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. And it's Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's House in at the 4 spot. And Cousins comes over to help. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mr. Moves. Athens needs to get a shot off.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Wall. Athens getting their last shot to go. Here's Mr. Perfect. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Mr. Moves. Good! Mr. Moves got 14 points for the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Left side, Gordon buries it from three-point range. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Wall. The pass to Mr. Moves. Athens moving the ball around. Yep, it counts. 14 points for Mr. Perfect.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Wall. He's got 16. Gordon finds Wall. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the wing, and Houston again with the bucket.
Must respect the jumper of Gordon. I mean, he's got the confidence of his teammates to shoot it from there. So you got to get to him.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mr. Perfect. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Wall, and that one drops. 18 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Moves.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Wall, no luck. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. From 8. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here is Harden. 18 points for him. Outside Gordon. Back to Harden. Outside Gordon. 9 feet out. It's deflected, but they recover it. And the basket by Harden. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Here's Cousins. It's blocked. Here's Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer, no good. Floats it up for Cousins. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 16 points for him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play.
Yes, he does. He likes the aerial action.
Now here's Wall. He's got 20. Cousins, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. To the right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, Athens.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set. You get a running start to the rim, you should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing. Get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition?
And so he hits both. Now the Rockets with it. Now here's Wall. Houston gets it back. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. No good. So Athens will take it the other way. Here's Mr. Incredible.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Got a hand on it. And now Athens on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Now Harden. He's got 22. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden draws the double to halt the run. Oh, that's blocked. Puts up a three, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Wall. He's got 20. Outside Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Harden. Mr. Perfect off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough on the defense, even if they get physical with him.
Rockets have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Wood, he's checked in for Daniel House.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Outside, Wall. Back to Harden. Tipped away. Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Athens getting their last shot to go. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You know, if there's an ideal partner in the pick and roll, I think it's probably DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, he's physical, he's big, sets a good screen, and he's got great hands.
Here is Mr. Incredible. 27 points for him. An even 3-on-3 break. Gordon, the pass to Wall. Back to Gordon. Cousins trying to free himself up. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Wall. Gordon's got 10 points in the game. Now Athens with it. The pass to Mr. Perfect. And the layup is good. Mr. Perfect's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Gordon missing. And here is Athens now. Here is Mr. Incredible. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Harden. And here comes the break. Cousins, no good. It's blocked.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Wall. And it goes down 2 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 20 points for him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Harden outside. Back to Gordon. Let's go. The Rockets with another miss. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Wall. From deep, Wood. It's hauled in by Athens. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Basket good. 31 points for Mr. Incredible.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now Athens on the break. The pull-up. Again, Athens.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Harden outside. Right wing. Wood passes to Harden. Back to Wood. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Athens. Mr. Clutch has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mr. Incredible. Again, Athens.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And so it's Athens holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. Now Athens with it. They've got Mr. Incredible. Chandler Parsons out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Robertson in at the shooting guard. Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Here's Clemens, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the inside. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
Opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team.
That one misses. And so Thomas will bring it up for Athens. Inside, it's stolen by McLemore. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Brown's got the ball, and Brown throws it down.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now, here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And defensively, they are on their heels.
We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. David Waba is checked in for Wood. Back at 6. Now here's Robertson, guarded by McLemore. Here's Clemens. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And here's McLemore. Nwaba can't connect from short range. Parsons up top, guarded by McLemore. And Parsons gets it to go. Stolen by Thomas. Shoots it up. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. To the middle. Here's Parsons. It's blocked. And he gets it back. A nice shot by Gasol.
And I really like.
Just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And that basket is in from Caboclo. Caboclo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Gasol dishes to Thomas. Back to Gasol. Now the pass to Robertson. Dishes it to Gasol. Athens moving the ball around, and the basket by Thomas. Rockets on offense. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clemens with the bucket. Here's Gasol. The shot off that time, and the Rockets take it the other way. To the wing right side. They shoot again. Clemens with the bucket. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. And Athens with some changes. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Gasol. Outside for Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his third assist on the night.
So much more confident doing this now than he was earlier in his career. IT showing the range.
Here's Clemens. On the left block. Yes, that goes in. Back to Thomas. A three ball. Here's Ilyasova, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Boy, the agility that Ilyasova possesses, along with his size, make him a hard cover in the paint.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Passes it to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing, and that's good for two.
And that's short.
Outside Thomas. Athens gets it back in a new 14.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
They'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Mr. Perfect.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Shooting for Athens, Isaiah Thomas.
And the first one drops.
You know what? Some of the smallest guys in this league historically have had the biggest hearts. IT and Calvin Murphy come to mind.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Clemens. He dishes it to Green. Count that one.
You know, he's a reliable source of offense, Gerald Green is, and he knows he's out there to score it, and he does that pretty well.
Outside Thomas. So it's Athens winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.